The thesis is quite simple. There is a correlation between the amount of sort of test and learn culture that we implement, so a correlation between the number of experiments and learnings a human or an organization can make with their odds of success and their odds of growth. These two are positively correlated. For Amazon, for example, like or love their approach, has been immensely successful company from a financial innovation and anti-fragility point of view. And they famously attribute their overwhelming and rapid success to the sheer number of experiments that they run daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly. And good because this works. It's not just Amazon. Of course, correlation isn't causation, but James Zietler of Harvard used S&P 500 data to create an index of organizations that were dedicated to experimentation. We can call this the Growth Mindset Index or the Experimenters Index. And the main finding was that companies within this Growth Mindset Index greatly outperformed the S&P 500. They just performed really well. And it's not just tech giants. It's also companies without digital roots like Walmart, Nike, FedEx, Kohl's, Petco, et cetera, et cetera. And it's also covered by Taleb in anti-fragility. The cost of many controlled failed experiments greatly outweighs the unlimited upside that a win can bring. And that also has to do with knowledge, not just experimentation. And when we talk about winning and success, the end goal is to create feedback loops with yourselves or with the customer to achieve customer centricity, because this dedication to experimentation allows this creation of continuous feedback loops. Okay, so, let's get this right. Let's just take our experiment card and let's send this to our teams and ask them to start experimenting, right? Start experimenting, team, please do it. They'll just start experimenting. Well, not really, not yet. That's almost like the fifth or the sixth step. It's really tempting, but there is a better path. And we've seen that this requires a method. Saying, hey, experiment doesn't really work. It often fails. And we'll explain why. It's because some of our genes, or organizational genes, might or might not be missing within our teams or our organization. What are they? They're the growth mindset, the often overlooked psychological safety, especially by more experimentation mature organizations, a test and learn culture, and finally the right processes around continuous experimentation and continuous learning.